guys, Dwight here with another Get Flanked replay. This time we are not in a 3-man platoon getting 15 kills, but I think it was a pretty good game. And I don't want to spoil anything just yet, so I'm going to roll into this and provide a little commentary. This is me on a game of Erlenberg as a 62A, a tier 10 Russian medium. Through it I'll go over my thought process, what I was doing, and what I was trying to accomplish by the movements I made, the shots I took, that sort of thing. So, without any further ado, here we go. Roll into it. I skipped past the countdown timer, that's really not important. So, the 62A is a very strong medium, and looking at the team comps, I am the only tier 10 medium in the game. So what I'm going to try to do is go east, where mediums normally play. Usually towards the west, we see the heavy tanks are going, the IS-7, the 704, and later the STI will go that way. With me, the E100 and the E75 you see come this way. I don't really think that's to their advantage though. I think this is more of a medium/light tank area on this map. RD's coming directly behind us, he'll provide a little bit of support, and we'll have a light tank scout the way. So my goal in this tank is to get to the front as fast as I can. I want to get my gun, I want to get my health and my armor into the fight as soon as possible, because there's no other tier 10 that's going to be matching. If there was an STB or another tier 10 on the other side, I'd be worried about playing these hills, but since I'm the only tier 10 medium, I'm going to be pretty aggressive. The tier 8 light gets lit. I don't want to keep progressing so that I don't get shot randomly on the ridge. Instead, I'm going to take shots at 30-90 and hopefully prevent him from getting out. I am unable to land a second shot, unfortunately, but VC or teammates are able to. Next, I see the E5 and the E75. I am instantly going to be rotating so that I do not allow myself to be flanked or get shot here. So instead I rotate up. Kind of unsafe because T-50, but as you can see I have some wonderful shots on this T-30. Does not have a shot on me. I'm pretty pulled down and I'm pretty safe in his direction. As we can see, the E50 is over to the right, still I think looking at some teammates, not me, which is good. I'm able to put successful shots on the T-30. And now the E50 starts shooting me, of course. So from here, I need to play a bit more cautiously. You see me pull back, and I'm going to focus on other targets like the C-75 here. Taking a shot from a light tank over to the west, I'm slowly going to start checking that position. I know these guys down here are no danger to me. We have teammates that are holding them back, which is good. As you can see, they've taken the whole west side, and we didn't have enough heavy tanks there to hold that side in general. So now my job is to win this side. I'm going to be a bit more aggressive. I'm going to be playing up in order to effectively cancel out their tanks here and get back to the west as soon as I can. So I put myself in a bit of a forward position in a nice little gully. I'm able to get hold down. As you can see, the E50 is not happy with the shots that I've gotten on him. He's typing in chat. But I see the E3 rolling forward and I use that as my opportunity to strike. So I'm going to be rolling forward here, taking on the 4502B and the E5 with my team. Getting some unlucky track shots, unfortunately, so I instead changed targets onto the 4502B. No one killed the E5 and the E3 shot the 4502, so I decided to kill it. And again, I just want to get these tanks out as fast as I can so that I get back to the other side. As you can see, I tracked the 4502B. I'm working to minimize his mobility. I notice RD shoots me, so I'm going to try to stay on the move here so that he does not get another shot at me, and I'm going to be trying to kill this E50 as well. After the E50 gets knocked down, you'll see me go straight back to this. I'm going to be taking a bit of an indirect path, but I'm going to make my way back there since cap pressure has started, and it's a bit of a danger for us. Again, with these matches, you want to make sure that you're not just playing for yourself and damage, you want to play for the team, right? The win, you get bonuses for it, times 2 bonuses, times 3, times 5 if you need it. But you want to just make sure you're trying to help the team out and make the right decisions without, costing the team. So the E100's in the middle. I make note of that. I'm not going to want to go out there and fight him, but instead I take this long distance shot at this IS-7, which I bounce. Luckily, RD is able to cancel them out. The tanks in the middle here are progressing forward. I'm going to be trying to take shots at them. Cap pressure is no longer a danger, so I'm not too concerned. but I'm still going to be taking shots at whatever's at cap to help out the T-54 and the light tank that are down there. So helping them out, helping my team out, get a really lucky bounce from the E-100. Luckily he didn't pen me. I noticed the Ag Panthers looking for me to make a mistake and pull out too far as well, so I am going to be hugging this house really tightly and trying to use it to prevent me getting shot from either of them. So I would go back to the south or to the east slope so that they can't shoot me, and I'm using corpses in order to, you know, help me out to shield me better. I get lit on that poke up, which is fairly interesting. It must be the tier 8 light, so I'm going to be using the ridge line to hide me as best as possible. Drop light, use the houses in the middle, and flex a bit more south in order to help the team. From here, I'm able to put pressure on the middle tanks. Just kind of gauging myself, seeing what's going on. I know that the Waffle needs to get down quick. He's going to be able to put up a lot of shots on the team. Same with that E-100 in the middle. They're kind of blocking us up, blocking us on the side. Our 46 Patton goes down, which is good. Down where I'm going, there's a bit of a soft grade here. I'm going to pause it just so we can take a quick look. If you can see, there's like a little bit of a hill that allows me to work in this position. And what that allows me to do is just stay hold down. The tier 10 Russian meds, out of all of them, the 62A definitely has the strongest turret. You can rely on it to bounce, you know, every other shot, I'd say. You don't want to expect that, of course, but you're able to use the turret to your advantage, and you can see that's what I'm going to be doing here. Staying relatively hold down, taking easy shots at the Waffle. He's going to be looking at me, and you know, he's going to be loading, trying to shoot me. You see I bounce a shot to my left, which seems to be the tier 8 light tank. It could have been the tier 9 Waffle as well. I noticed that, and I'm readjusting accordingly. Again, still hold down. I whiffed that shot, but you know, I'm able to take a lot of shots out. See, I'm giving them a very slim target shot here. E-100 hit me, but the Waffle missed. That's important to note because I'm really using my tank's advantage, which is the hull, in order to get in this position. So take a shot at the E-100 here. You can see I switched to heat for that shot, and now I'm switching back to APCR since the E-100's dead. I get unfortunately 10. So I'm going to be looking to move positions here. Again, I roll fully back so that I'm basically covered by this whole soft rolling hill thing. And I'm going to be looking around for lights and such, and I see the light tank behind me. It lights me, and I'm going to want to face my front to it so it can't get a lucky 10 or anything like that. So here, I'm going to be looking for shots on either of these light tanks, since these pose the most danger to me right now. The JP is sort of occupied with the E3, and the Waffle is as well. But I'm able to look at these great lights and just kind of make sure that A, nothing from behind me is going to shoot in the back of the turret while I'm looking around. So I'm rolling forward, looking for shots here. Able to hit this great light with these. Again, looking back because I'm lit. I know I don't want to get shot in the back. That would be pretty dangerous. And costing the team, which would be bad. I'm basically the only set of eyes for the team right now, so I have to make sure I can take out these great lights and hopefully get behind them. So I'm going to try to get to the west. There's tier 8 lights here. I'm a one shot, but I know if I can face my front to them, they'll have a very low chance of hitting me. It is a bit risky. I light the tier 8 light going wide, and I know I need to kill this guy. He's the biggest threat right now. So I turn to fight the SP-1C, and Artie thankfully hits that shot for me. But right there, we killed the enemy team's eyes now. They have a JPE and a Waffle. I'm going to be dropping kites here. Artie tries to take a shot at me. He misses thankfully, and I'm able to get in their backfield now. And now this is where the interesting part begins, right? We have two TDs that aren't going to be able to see. We have myself, who is providing eyes. Luckily, since the JPE 100 was lit from probably the 3, he was able to get that kill, which is great. And now we have two tanks left on the enemy team that we're going to be trying to find and kill. I'm trying to go as wide as possible. I don't want to get spotted at all. I don't want to risk it. I don't even want to tempt anyone. You know, like let them know that I'm trying to charge up the 4 or 5 and get there as fast as I can. We have 6 minutes. I'm gonna let the timer work in my favor. I have all the time in the world and use my ability to, you know, sort of flex and get the advantage here. So I'm trying to get behind this Waffle, and I'm gonna be looking for him. And all of a sudden, surprise, Hardy has moved from his original position, so I'm gonna be shooting that. And we're going to ignore this next shot that happens here, because it is pretty bad. Lennox might have a few words about that, but thankfully we get the kill shot here. Alright, so based on the Waffles last spot, it's at E5. I'm going to be trying to shift north again. Again, using the hill to my advantage, and I'm going to try to push north to get lights. But the Waffle spotted here, and I guess he rotated sooner than I was able to, and he unfortunately takes me out. That's the end of the replay for me, but 6 kills. We'll go to the after battle report here. The team eventually ends up winning. I'll fast forward a bit so that we can see the E100 moves through the middle, 261 moves onto cap, and the E3 is going, and we get the kill and win. So that's the end of the replay, and let's go to the after battle report. Alright, here's the replay. As you can see, it's a nice mastery badge for myself, as well as Spotter, Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect ribbons, as well as Confederate and a Top Gun. I did get those 6 kills, which is nice. If we look at the team score, we can see the E3 and myself doing damage, 6.6k and 6k respectively. Both doing work, really nice. On the other team, you see that both Waffenträger were doing work, as well as the Jagdpanzer, towards the end of the game, doing a lot of damage, picking off our team one by one. I wanted to use this replay to show people the sort of critical thinking process that a lot of people use in order to put themselves in the right position. You can easily see by using the mini-map, using your team's location, using the enemy's location, their last spotted location, along with a few other things like positioning, cap numbers, that sort of thing. You're able to see where your tank is really needed, what is needed from your teammates. It's easy to blame the team for losing or for not being in the right position, but a lot of the time, one person can help influence the match. And I think that's sort of what I want to show everybody. Using critical thinking to sort of guide your tank into the positions allows you to do a lot of damage to help the team out and to get those wins that we all want. Now, that being said, all the time, you're not going to win all the time. It's not going to work every time. As you can see, I died in this replay because I was thinking the Waffle was going to be in the middle of the map, when instead he rotated north and noticed that, like, hey, his cap's open. He probably rotated there to get himself in position. But it does help, and it does allow you to, quote-unquote, carry matches, which is really nice. I hope you guys enjoyed this replay. You'll see us a lot more. I think you just saw Let Us replay and Shut Up Shakes replay. They were the last 2 to come out. But we'll definitely be making more of these, and I do hope you guys enjoy it. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to message me on the forums, in-game, or on Watt Labs, and we'll see you guys soon. Have a good one.